Hello, welcome back to my channel. I told you I got a new subscription last year and I never thought to share it or talk about it. So we're going to do that today. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Mare. This is my channel, NiteMare Bliss. I talk about everything I like. Makeup, hair, skincare, pets, food, beverages, candles. Ooh, my new Valentine's Day candle orders are going to be coming soon. I have 2 of them. One from DW Home, one from Goose Creek. So if you like candles, you are in the right spot. So please like and subscribe. Come back for all those things. Even though I am a retired makeup artist, hairstylist, nail tech, and esthetician, I want to talk about all those things, but also where they fit into my life and just about me as a person, because I feel like we're so much more than just makeup, aren't we? And where does the makeup fit into my lifestyle? And on that note, today, I have talked about Swoop in the past. Swoop is a YouTube documentary in love Swoop. All right. She's one who I always wear the petty university merchandise from. I gotta say, the woman could sell me a bridge in Brooklyn and I would probably buy it. That's all I'm saying. If you watch her channel, just be prepared to go, well, Swoop said, here we are with what? This is called Swoop Made Me Do It. Swoop was talking about Scentbird. Okay, Scentbird, if you don't know, it is a monthly subscription service to a perfume. They're all luxury perfumes, but you get a little tiny size of it to try, see if you like it, and you get to pick out different ones. You do a fragrance profile and they recommend them for you. The thing I like about it is you could be surprised or you can pick which one you want. So I actually have a queue set up of my next year and a half of ones that I want to try. It's crazy. I just sat on there one night picking them all. Anyway, I believe it is... I used her code, and if you go on Swoop's videos, I'm sure she still has the code somewhere. But you know, a lot of influencers and people have a Scentbird code, and they do a little "this sponsored by," this video is this is not sponsored. My video not sponsored by anyone. I wish it was. I wish it was sponsored by Scentbird, but it's not. I am just a lowly, can't make it to 500. Can't get a like and a subscribe to save my life channel over here, trying to work my way up. Maybe someday I'll get a Scentbird thing. I should, because I am a fragranceaholic. You probably might have guessed that by my candles and my room sprays and my air fresheners and my incense, which I haven't even talked about the incense yet. So I got Scentbird 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6 months ago, because I have 6 bottles of Scentbird in front of me with all the little cards. I actually saved every little card that I got from the very first one, which is awesome. So I'm going to talk about what I have and what I got, what I like and don't like. If you are into all that, and if you like fragrances, you're in the right place. So let's talk about the Scentbird. All right. So this is Swoop's fault. I never miss her documentaries. Every time a new one comes up, I watch it. If you like true crime, she's a little into that. I'm not personally that into true crime. Yeah, I was back into that a long time ago. It's kind of like been there, done that, over it. But somehow when Swoop does a true crime documentary, I get sucked into it. As I said, the woman could talk you into buying anything. I'm like, I don't need to try Scentbird. I have tons of perfumes. I know which ones I like, blah, blah, blah. I wasn't sure if I was going to like this. It is very easy to work with. It's very easy to navigate their website. I'm pretty happy with it. I would say I've been doing it for 6 months. It's one of the subscription things that I keep getting and I'm very happy with. So let's get into it. This was my first one. Now, when I got these, I decided if I'm going to do this, I'm going to use these. I'm going to use them every day for the month or as much as I can. And I really want to get to know these scents. And I want to make this worth my money. I don't want to be getting all these and not using them. The first 3, I let them send me. They have a fragrance of the month and they'll send you that. So my first one was Versace Eros Parfum, a double infusion of jasmine petals and Sambec Absolute, sensually wrapped around a provocative pomegranate accord, an absolute must for jasmine fans. Now, they listen to you. They actually send me the things that I said I like. You fill out a fragrance profile. They do not send me things that I'm not interested in. And I'm going to share something about that as we go down the line here, because I just changed my fragrance profile because what I thought I like, maybe I don't so much like anymore. And also, what I like in the summer might not be the same as what I like in the winter. So they do give you choices to pick what you want that month too. So it's kind of cool. Some of them have a $5 upcharge because they are really bougie, which I don't mind because I would rather spend $16 or $20 than buying a giant bottle and going, ooh, I don't like it, or I'm sick of it. And I even have giant bottles that I love and they just take forever to get through. So this is my speed. This is like little sample size. Versace Eros Parfum, lemon, peony, pomegranate, jasmine, and musk. Here's the little card. You get a card with it. It has the picture, and it does give you all the ingredients, and it gives you a little photo in the description. And they come in these little things right here, and this is a recyclable cardboard container. So it comes in this, and this is what it looks like when you get it. 8 milliliter 0.27 fluid ounce. It's this, and look how much I used of the Versace. That's it. That's all that's left. This was the first one I got. This one I liked a lot. Oh my God, you know what I like about this? It's just clean smelling. It has like peony, pomegranate, jasmine, musk, lemon. It is the perfect blend of like lemon, like citrusy, floral, and musk. It's not too much anything. And I found this lasted really well too. So I am that's about gone. So I'm very proud of myself. That was the first one I got. Just about use it up. And I thought that one was great until I got my second one. Now this one is still in the thing they send you. So you get one of these. Now this is a plastic. It's a pearlized white. It's really pretty. It's shiny. You can buy these on the website in different colors. If you want 5 or 6 of them, you can get ones for all your different things. I just kept the one they sent me. And the cap does not fit on it, by the way. The cardboard cap does not fit on this. You just put this in there. So that goes in there like that, and you just and spray, and there you go. It also does this. This is kind of cool. This rotates, whoop, 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 like a lipstick container. So you pop this up and you spray, and then you rotate it back down. So if you're traveling with it or anything, you know, this is pretty cool. And I've dropped this thing, haven't broken anything. So I'm going to take this out because this was my second one. Oh my God, did I love this. Now this is I would buy this again. This is Stella McCartney Pop Bluebell Eau de Parfum. And this is not the Eau de Toilette. This is the perfume. So this is strong, and it's going to really smell in here. But oh my God, I love this. I didn't think I was that much of a floral fan. I'm going to sneeze. This is a very small studio and I'm spraying a lot. I'm probably not going to spray all of these everywhere. I'm going to spray them on the cards. All that is in this is what I like about this. English Bluebell, sandalwood. That's it. 2 ingredients right there. 2. A very simple scent. And that's the kind of thing I like. I like simple. I don't like too complex with like a million things in it. I'm finding that I like between 2 and 4 notes in it. And if it becomes more than that, it's like, ooh, too much. So this says Stella McCartney Pop Bluebell. Pop Bluebell tempers the bright and dewy bloom of the English Bluebell with a deep and intriguingly warm sandalwood base. So if you're like, ooh, just a Bluebell perfume, ooh, what does Bluebell even smell like? I don't know how to explain it. It smells like flowers outdoors in a field. If you live anywhere where there are fields of bluebells, you'll know the scent. But I like that they have that and sandalwood, and that's it. So it's a very simple fragrance. And yes, my reusable thing, it's still in here because I'm still I'm obsessed with this. Now, my third one, we really need...
I feel like we need to talk.
Mary Jean. Now, I picked a fragrance. I let them do a fragrance of the month thing. Your fragrance this month is Marie Jean Jasmine Patchouli. Right there. Looks like that. And here's the other side, and I will read it to you. But you can see there are 4 scent notes. Now, I thought... Jasmine Patchouli, 2 of my favorite things. What could go wrong? Well, let me read this to you and then we'll figure it out. Jasmine Patchouli is a stunning fragrance. It stuns, all right. Its characteristic olfactory signature is the result of a central note of jasmine grandiflorum absolute from Grasse, wherever that is, prized both for its sultry aroma and its rarity. So I don't know if you knew this, but there are various kinds of jasmine. I know this because I love jasmine, and there are different kinds of flowers and different kinds of jasmine plants. So this is a jasmine grandiflorum. But the thing is, it says green notes, jasmine grandiflorum, jasmine, and patchouli. So there are like 2 different kinds of jasmines, a patchouli and green notes. Now, I'm trying to figure out why I hate this. I hate it. I had gotten like these 3 months, and then I got this one, right? And I was like, what even is this? I actually wrote, I got the email that said, review your fragrance. And it's the first time. I have to go back and write a really good review of the first two because I have to let them know I'm not a hater. I wrote the worst review of this. I felt kind of bad, but I wanted to be honest. My review was, how did they take two of my favorite scents and make it completely unrecognizable and smell so awful? And I'm going to spray it on the card. But, oh. Okay. Showing my age. But I know a lot of you out there you were like Gen Xers, right? My Gen Xers, where you at? Do you remember Charlie perfume? Do you remember Charlie? Charlie girl. It's like, I don't remember the songs up, but Charlie was this like 80s perfume. This has, that's exactly what it reminds me of. Now, Charlie was a drugstore fragrance. It was very inexpensive. You could get it at like all the drugstores and everything. It was like, you know, I don't want to say nothing special, but nothing special. Everybody, like, there were commercials for it everywhere. I don't smell jasmine. I don't smell patchouli. I think all I smell is the green notes and alcohol, and it smells like Charlie. And the thing that I hate is it smells so cheap. And yes, I did try it on myself. I didn't just try it on here. I was very fair. I sprayed some on my clothes. I sprayed some on my wrist. I tried it. Actually, I hate it. I'm just being really honest. I hate it. I really do not like this. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to see if everybody who comes over, anyone I know, I'm going to say, do you like this? Whoever likes it can have it, but I do not like this scent. I think it's the whatever green notes is, and it's like oily feeling too. It's, God, it smells like Charlie. How? Oh, grr, disappointing. So 2 were great. That one was bad. Now these I didn't even get to yet. The next 3, I was still using these up, and then somehow I got them like really close together around the holidays. I don't know what happened. This one I have not tried yet. The next 3 I have not tried yet, so I'm sampling these for you. This is the fragrance of the month. I believe this was December's fragrance of the month. I could be wrong. Memoir Archives, Wish You Were Here. I love their aesthetic of like their bottle and what the bottle looks like in the aesthetic. It's kind of like that Rose Apothecary if you watch Schitt's Creek. The coffee is running through a grinder. Warm biscottis are placed on the cafe's counter. A low melody plays on the patio speakers, while warm rain trickles down the striped umbrella you sit under, looking out onto cobblestone streets. Distance is no measure for love that makes us feel alive. And it only has 3 scent notes. It is Summer Rain or Petrichor. I don't know if you knew Petrichor. Our word of the day. I do have a single note fragrance of Petrichor. And Petrichor is the smell that the ions that come out of the earth when it rains and the rain hits the earth and then it ionizes. And petrichor is the scent like after a rain that you smell. So that is an actual smell, and that is a real word. You can look it up. I always love that word, and I love the smell. Toasted almonds and fresh ground coffee. Okay, again, 3 of my favorite things. I have not tried this, so I am going to spray it on this wrist. I also did read something. Did you know you're not supposed to rub your wrist together when you spray on a scent? Oh my God. Oh my God, I love it. Okay. This almost makes up for this really horrible fail with the Jasmine Patchouli. Oh. I get the almonds, I get the coffee, and I get the summer rain. Ooh, girl, that is a journey. This is a journey in a bottle. It sounds so like bougie, their big description. There's coffee grinding, and there's biscotti on the counter, and patio, and rain trickling, and you're like, wah, wah, wah. You know what? That takes me there. That takes me there. I like it. Wish You Were Here. Memoir Archives. Like it. And I'm kind of glad because I have another Memoir Archives. As I said, I'm kind of like fascinated with them. They do these really interesting aesthetic kind of things. This one I wanted to try. Oh, you know what? I think I got Wish You Were Here and then I got Jasmine Patchouli. But whichever. I do know these are my 2 most recents. So, Rebecca Minkoff Eau de Parfum is the ultimate expression of a fearless urban femininity with a contemporary edge. Sounds like me. Modernized tobacco accord featuring fiercely feminine accents of jasmine and coriander, which I love, to deliver sensuality, warmth, and a magnetic aura. Okay, so this one's interesting. This has 5 scent notes in it. Here's the card. And here's the back. And there are scent notes. So interestingly, we have like tobacco, but we also have jasmine, and we also have patchouli. So we have bergamot though. I love bergamot. That's the scent flavor that's in Earl Grey tea. If you don't know what bergamot is, it's that, if you know, you know, bergamot. Tobacco accord, jasmine absolute, karma floor, whatever that, karma floor, Karmaflor, a karma flower, and patchouli essence. Have not tried this one either. So this is Rebecca Minkoff. I gotta catch up on these. My friends were here over the holidays and we didn't really go anywhere. I mean, we went out a few places. I think I was finishing up the Bluebell, so I have not gotten caught up. But now I don't have to worry about the Jasmine Patchouli because we're setting her aside. Now, no. So I will be finishing up those two, which I will finish up in a day each. So then I have Wish You Were Here that I love, and now we have to try this Rebecca Minkoff. I'm a little nervous. I hope it lives up to this. I hope. Oh my God, the longer Wish You Were Here is on. Now this is a good spring fragrance. I may set this aside and wear this in the spring. It's that petrichor, that rain. Oh, it's very springy. Okay, let's try this one. Didn't even. Come on, spray. Oh, I sprayed a lot. So I was saying, you're not supposed to rub your wrists together. You actually rub the scent off. So you spray it, you let it dry. That's we don't know how that started, but you're not supposed to rub your wrists together. Don't do that. Oh my God, I already love this. Wow, that's different. You know, it's weird trying to review scents on a video because I'm like, wow, ooh, ah, ee, smells like. And it's like the writer in me has to come out because I have to try to explain what this smells like. It definitely has a complexity to it. This is this is one, I think this is going to change a lot as I wear it. I'm curious to see what it's going to smell like in about an hour. The one thing I noticed in the reviews of all these are not eau de toilettes. Every single one of these is an eau de parfum, which I believe every one of these is an eau de parfum. That's the strongest, okay? It is a perfume, which is the most scented, the strongest, the longest lasting. Eau de toilette is a toilet water, which it's kind of, it doesn't last as long. It's more a little watered down. So people in the reviews always say these things last like all day. They last on your clothes. They last everywhere if you want that signature scent thing. So for $16, you're getting an eau de parfum, which is amazing because these things run in the, you know, $170, $200 range, some of them. This, it has a sharp quality, like a spicy quality. I don't want to say it's not like opium, if you're familiar with opium or black opium. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, you know what? I can picture my husband loving this on me. It has this like, it's got to be the tobacco, the bergamot, and the patchouli, but it's not floral. It has the jasmine and this karma floor in it, but it's very earthy, grounded, a very grounded, earthy fragrance. It reminds me of something good. I can't think of what. It's something, if I smelled this on clothes, I would just be like, oh. It's really interesting. These two, this is so light and airy, and it really does smell like a field of flowers after a rain. It's beautiful, the Wish You Were Here. And this one is like a more of a nighttime. It's got a little spiciness to it. It's got a little bite to it. It's a little like sexy, warm. It's kind of warm and ooh, it's kind of like my husband would be like okay. Memoir, this is my last one. Candlelit Evening by Memoir. This sounds like me, kind of like me in a bottle. Although I do have a signature scent now that I have to review. After my whole life, I have finally found my signature scent. It is not here. I do love most of these except for Jasmine Patchouli. But my signature scent is not here. I did find my signature scent of my life that I hope they never stop making or I'll be in trouble. I need to buy like 5 bottles of it when I can afford it because it's expensive. We will talk about that in another video. I know you're dying to know what my signature scent is. And the only thing I'm going to tell you is an indie makeup company makes it. True story. Okay, so this is Memoir Candlelit Evening. And this is nice. I thought this is like the total fragrance for Valentine's Day, right? With the roses. Listen to this. Made in the USA. Memoir Archives Candlelit Evening. Lace drapes over the table for two, a single rose in a crystal vase. These moments are seen through infatuated eyes. And Candlelight. Love struck by the thought of love itself, centered in bliss. Live in this moment with notes of rose bouquet, sweet bourbon, and honey. Oh my God. Rose bouquet, sweet bourbon, honey. I have not tried this yet. This is my Valentine's Day scent. My February kind of Valentine's Day one. So excited to smell this. I hope I am not disappointed because I'm starting to not hate rose. If you find a good rose, there are good roses out there. Don't be one of those people who's like, I hate every rose scent. And I'm not going to judge. I mean, you might hate rose, and I did for a while. I was off of it. I couldn't stand the smell of rose with anything. But when you find a good rose, like an English rose that has that peppery smell to it, you know, those really good roses that they're not sickly sweet, and they're not like that fake rose smell that I talked about. They're like that old English rose that has so much depth to it and that peppery quality, and I just love that smell. I do not like cheap, icky rose smell, and I don't like chemically rose smell. So I'm curious about this, giving it a chance, but they got me with the bourbon and honey. You know me. I'm a bourbon kind of girl, so a bourbon kind of person. As my guy friends say, I'm one of the guys. So let's try on the back of this arm. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think I love it. Wow. Again, with the little bit cheesy description, nailed it. Nailed it. Really, this is... Okay, it's the rose scent that I like, but the rose is really balanced out by the bourbon. So you would smell this and say, is that rose? It's rose, but it's something else. And I smell like a warmth from the honey, but I don't get any one smell like, oh, that's honey. Oh, that's bourbon. Oh, that's rose. It's like this perfect blend. And somehow they did you ever eat something where, like a s'mores? Okay, like a s'mores, where you can taste the individual things, but when they're together, they're just this beautiful symphony of yumminess. That's what this is like. It's so balanced. It smells so good. This is not a scent for everyone. I would say I like unique scents. I would say Candlelit Evening and the Rebecca Minkoff with the tobacco bergamot. That one that's like kind of spicy. If you like opium, that kind of thing, you might like this. Those are not for everyone. The other ones, Versace, Stella, McCartney, Bluebell, and Wish You Were Here, I'd say for everyone. Probably like these. But holy crap-a-moly. Like, I really like all these. And wow, I am pleasantly surprised. So out of my six, there's only one that is an epic fail. So I can't complain about that. I think I got it was like your first 3 months or I forgot how it went with the swoop deal, but you got like a deal on it. So it was either $11 for the first 3 months or something like that. Don't quote me because I can't remember because it was like last year. I can't stop smelling this rose and honey and bourbon one. Wow, like if you wore this, people would be like, what is that scent? Like, I can't place it, and I don't think they'd be like, ooh, what is that scent? They'd be like fascinated. It's kind of like draws you in. Like, what is that? That's how the Wish You Were Here is too, with the petrichor, the rain smell and the flowers. I could see my husband really liking the one with the tobacco and bergamot. I could see him liking the one with the bourbon for sure. But this Wish You Were Here with the coffee and petrichor and toasted almonds, definitely. I think I've worn Versace and Bluebell, and he didn't really say anything. It was like, well, you smell nice, It is what it is. But honestly, I love the Bluebell is more for me. I love the way this smells. Versace smells as bougie as you would think it would smell. So anyway, that's my Scentbird. Let me know if you want me to do these when I get these instead of like all in one. Look at this craziness. Oh my God, they're everywhere. Now that I have so many of these, I'm trying to use up the last two. They are almost gone. There's the family. There they are. 6 of them. And I've got 2 that are gone, one that is gonna go away because I don't like it. But Swoop, thank you very much. Actually, I joke that Swoop made me buy these, but I do really, really like it. And oh my God, this Bluebell, the Stella McCartney Pop Bluebell. Pop Bluebell would be a great Mother's Day gift. If your mom likes like kind of florals, if you want to get your mom a perfume that doesn't like turn you off the second you walk in the door and you're like, Mom's wearing that floral perfume again. Get her something like the Stella McCartney Pop Bluebell, or at least go to a store and smell this, because this one's really nice. And I would say also the Memoir Archives Wish You Were Here. If your mom is my mother-in-law and likes coffee and rain, and well, she likes the ocean. She likes that watery smell. I'm sure she would love this one. This one's really pretty too. The Memoir Archives Wish You Were Here. Candlelit Evening though is like, that is, I love that it's rose, but it's not rose. No one would smell this and say you're wearing rose perfume. At least it doesn't pick up that way. I mean, now rose is a scent that might smell a little different on everyone. So again, this is just my opinion and my body chemistry. Everyone's body chemistry is different. So what smells really great on me might smell horrible on you. And what smells good to my nose might smell horrible to you. So I'm just giving you my opinions from little old me on these little Scentbirds. And I'm going to continue to get these. As I said, I picked out my next 13 months. You can actually make a queue, just like like a movie queue or anything. You can make a queue. You could read through and all the perfumes you want. Some of them are limited, and they will give you a suggestion saying maybe you should get this one earlier in your queue because it's limited and we might not have it in 8 months. So I did do that. I bumped some of them up, and I also tried to design my queue to have the scents go with the seasons. So that's something else you can do. So you have a lot of freedom on there to like play and move things around and try different things. So I'm really enjoying this. It kind of just is taking my candleism scents in the home to like finding things. And I like to I have all these in my closet. I have a walk-in closet, so I have a perfume area, and I spray them on my clothes and in my closet, like just in the air, so my whole closet is scented with whatever the month is, which is kind of cool. So if I'm not even wearing, I'm going out and don't want to wear a lot of perfume, maybe there's usually residue from it on my clothes and closet, so I just kind of have a little something. So there we go. Scentbird review. Love it. The one subscription that I am like really loving. I can't believe I haven't talked about it sooner. Surprise! Anyway, thanks for watching. Again, like and subscribe. And we will talk about more scents. There's going to be 2 big candle reviews coming up. They are both coming soon. And I am going to be doing a candle giveaway for Galentine's Day in February. So again, make sure you have your notifications on, etc., etc., so you don't miss anything. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.